Hi everyone, welcome to today's video. On the day it's being recorded, it is Sunday, June 6th of 2021. Today is the anniversary of the storming of Normandy. In which American, British, and Canadian forces stormed several beaches of France to, take out the Reich. But the other thing is that in other, events going on. Oh, damn it, you're not... God damn it. I'm gonna have to wait. But today is Gibble Day, Gibble Community Day, I should say. It's Pokemon, so yeah. So, yeah. I actually have 3 accounts on Pokemon Go. I have my main account, which I have literally 63% of the known Pokédex completed. Oh, they're across. And I'm just walking down Main Street all the way down. But I have 3 accounts. My main account, I have 63% of the known Pokédex. Not of the game, but of all of Pokemon. Which is, let's see here. Out of the current 898 Pokemon, I literally just updated it probably like half an hour ago. I have 570 of them. Yeah, I play it that much. But I also have a tracker of like all the Pokemon that I need for my Pokédex. And whenever I get that specific, like, however I attain that certain Pokemon, either through a raid, a trade, a random encounter, or even hatching from an egg, I find it on the list on my Google Doc, depending on what generation. As of right now, it's out of the first 6 generations. Although there are some forms from Gen 7 and 8. But I have a feeling they're going to add Gen 7 towards the end of the year. But anyways. When we obtain that certain kind of Pokemon, I will delete it off the list, add 1 to that region and 1 overall, and check to see if the percentage changed. So far I've had to, out of the overall, I had to move it up by 2. but, you know, because I just recently got Garchomp thanks to the event, and I didn't know apparently my Seadra was eligible to evolve. So I was able to evolve him. It was supposed to be. I haven't heard that song in a while. I think it's like Akon or something. Okay, you gotta eat the booty like groceries. Or however it goes. So, yeah. We're currently in, of all the Pokemon that are added into the game, we're currently in Gen 6. Right now, there's a special legendary raid right now, which are all the 5-star raids, by the way. You have the 3 Reggie trio of Regice, Registeel, and Regirock. I have all of them except for Registeel. Oh, damn. Sheriff and Ambulan. Wonder what the hell happened. I don't have my scanner on. But, yeah. I just think that, for one, I don't know. I don't know, sometimes people be trifling going down alleys. So you gotta check around. Make sure there's like nothing. You know? We're now entering the realms of downtown. Oh, and my wallet broke yesterday. Yeah, my Ranger wallet that I've had for like 15 years. It finally caved in on itself, which I knew was gonna happen eventually one day. So, you know what I did? I went straight over to Amazon and I ordered me a new wallet for like 20 bucks. Which I'm like, damn. I mean, hell, 20 bucks for a wallet is 20 bucks for a wallet. Oh, you're probably wondering what I'm doing out walking. Because, you know, normally I like to stay in the house and do whatever. Well, the thing is that I need to shower. And we don't have a hot water heater. Like, ours literally went out like a couple days ago. Because we had a really bad rainstorm come through here a couple days ago. And we're out of water heater. So I'm walking over to Mom's to, go take a shower. I didn't tell her how I was getting there. All I told her was I'll be there soon. And I said something about needing to borrow a towel because, apparently I forgot that my towel is actually dirty. And my main towel is what I use for literally everything. Because when I first bought it, it was just gonna be like, okay, cool. I have a towel. Now I'm not using anyone else's towel. So I'm like really paranoid about that. About using other people's towels. Might be because I'm a hairaphobe. I don't know. So I hope she's okay with me using one of her towels. But you know, when I was still living over at Mom's, using the same towels as almost everyone else, you know, whatever. We're all related. It doesn't bother me. But, you know, since I moved out, I don't feel like using other people's towels because, you know, it's, you know, common courtesy not to using someone else's shit. But, you know, I just think of that, you know, that common courtesy. I also have money for food. But I don't know what I'm gonna like. Am I going to order food while I'm over at Mom's? Or should I walk back and then just order food and have it delivered to the house? I don't know what I should do. Because there's a taco place literally down the street a little ways. It's called Victor's Taco. It's actually at the corner of Main and Fairground. Which, if I remember correctly, that's the next intersection with lights. Oh wait, that's damn it, what's that street called? I can't remember what that street is. So there's Mark, you know, where Rallies is. And then there's and then there's another street where it's kind of like the, what road is that? That's the next one with, light. And then the one after that, like the light right there, that's where Victor's is. Their quesadillas are pretty good. Like, they're high quality quesadillas. Only downside is that there's like there's no sauce on them. All it is just cheese. So yeah, after eating them like a day or two ago, like the following day that I ate them, I felt really, really constipated. Because, yeah, it's dry and greasy, but you need, like, some kind of, like, sauce, like, compensator, like, something, like, spicy. So I was like, okay, you know what? Because I originally wanted Taco Bell from, you know, DoorDash. But since they updated their computers and shit the other day, they took Taco Bell off of DoorDash. And I'm like, bruh. So I don't know what to do. Well, well, I didn't know what to do, so I'm like, okay, let's go to plan B. Plan B was actually Victor's, and if it was too expensive, then plan C was Chipotle, which I had Chipotle like the day of the crazy rainstorm we had, which was 3 days ago, and I also showered that day too, and that's when our hot water heater was working. So yeah, our hot water heater is out. It's out of commission. We have no hot water. We have water, but no hot water. So we all kind of have to adapt on, what to do. Okay, we're now about 16 minutes in. The next light would be Mark Street, which is where we're going to go. Which funny thing is that I actually walked down this way probably about 2 weeks ago. And I walked past the house. I'm like, oh, okay, the grass needs mowed. Because that was a day that everyone was home, but they were all asleep. And I don't know what the whole plan was. So I was like, well, while they're asleep, I'm just going to go on a walk. Because I was doing like YouTube stuff. And I'm like, I'm not going to stay locked up in my room forever. Or at least in the house. I mean, yeah, it's hot in my room, but my thing is that my thing about heat in rooms is that during the daytime, I don't care how warm it is in there, but if it's like warm at night, that's where we have issues, because I can't sleep if the room or whatever isn't like cold. But it's whatever. All right, here's Mark. I wonder if people can walk in Taco Bell and order. Because I'm pretty sure I could probably get my shit cheaper by going in the order or going to the drive-thru. Because ordering Taco Bell through DoorDash, that shit's expensive as frick. Wow, you went around him because he was gonna turn? You're like, oh, I'm not waiting for this. What a dickhead. Alright, we're here on Mark. I swear, if I end up seeing someone, I don't want to talk to anybody, honestly. I'm coming back down to these parts. One thing only. And that's to take a damn shower. So, in a way, I was the last one to enjoy the hot water before it took a shit on itself. So we have to wait until tomorrow to figure out, okay, so what are we gonna do? We're gonna have to figure out something for a hot water heater. But, within the time since, we've kind of been taking showers over at other people's houses, and, like, okay, we're taking a shower here, blah, 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 pee-pee, poo-poo. But, yeah. I thought you were just going with your turn signal on. I'm like, pfft. So I wasn't too sure what you were going to do. And also it's my day off, so I can do whatever up until about 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock is usually my time, like, okay, I gotta settle down a little bit, start preparing that, hey, you need to end up going to bed here in a little bit. Because, I get up at 7 a.m. Well, I have to because I work at 8 in the morning. I changed my availability at McDonald's, like a week and a half ago. And I told our store manager that, hey, can I change my availability to full-time 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then Friday, Saturday. That way I'm working full-time with the days that, the days that I want to work. And what I've learned from working at Taco Bell was schedule me for 2 or 3 days and then a day off, and then the other 2 or 3 days and then another day off. Actually seems to work a lot better for me. So I'm working 3 days with a day off, and I'm working 2 more days with a day off. So yeah, I get Thursdays and Sundays off, because I think it works a little bit better that way. That way I'm working my 5 days a week, and that way I have a break in between some of those days. Because I was contemplating on what I wanted my availability to be. I didn't know if I was debating on whether or not if I wanted to do Monday through Friday, 8 to 4, with the weekends off, which would have been nice. Or if I wanted to do like the way how I want, like right now. Like work 2 days, day off, and then work 3 days and day off, or work 3 days, day off, and then 2 days, day off. Honestly, either one of those two will work, but I think the work 3 days, day off, and then work 2 days, day off thing, I think that'll work a little bit better. Is what I think. Why the hell did you nod at me? That's weird. God. it's kind of hot out, not gonna lie. I didn't even look to see what the weather was before I left. I just kind of got some shit together, and I was like, all right, I'm going to go shower at mom's, so I'll be back whenever. And yeah, that's it. They wanted to go swimming. I'm like, dude, you want to go swimming on very, like, you go swimming at most inconsistent and bad times. If you want to go swimming, go for it. I'm not going to, because I'm showering. On the days that I have scheduled for myself as shower days, the only thing I want to be wet by is the shower. Nothing else. So if you want to go swimming, go for it. Be my guest. But I'm not gonna get wet by going swimming. I guess technically taking a shower is like swimming in the shower, but I'm taking a shower for Christ's sake. Oh yeah, I forgot. This is East Side Town. I forgot. Hucklebuck. Hucklebuck is my home territory, actually. Because up until last year, that's where I lived. And for the rest of last year, and until the first couple of days of this year, I lived over there on Wallace for about 5-6 months. And then, because I remember, because after coming back from Florida around this time last year, I was still going over all the time. And then I kind of indirectly started living there. Because especially when I came over to hang out, like prior to me like moving in, I just felt really like weird, like staying over. Like there were times that I was kind of have to stay over. Like there was this one time when I was over like February of last year, and the roads were like really bad and really icy. They kind of insisted on me like, hey, I don't feel like driving, roads are bad, I don't want you to slip and fall when you're walking home. Do you mind staying the night? I'm like, I don't know, dude. Because I don't know, I know when I'm hanging out with someone, I just feel kind of odd of just staying the night somewhere. Like, it's just that, you know, that like subconscious in your mind is like, hey, what about your, you know, special downtimes? And I'm like, if I really need to, I can just go to the bathroom. But I just ended up, you know, not doing my special downtime. But, you know, whatever. Now approaching my old babysitter's house throughout most of elementary school. A lot of fun memories over here. Man, oh man. Yep, not much has changed other than the outside, but I don't know about the inside. I haven't been in that house in like, I would assume like 2011. So, wow, 10 years? It's been 10 years since I've been inside that house. Damn. I mean, yeah, that's where I played my first video game, which happens to be on the almighty Super Nintendo. And I swear that the very first game I've ever popped in to play was Mario World. I swear it was. Because the games that they had were Mario World, Yoshi's Island, all 3 Donkey Kong countries, Mario Kart, F-Zero. I'm pretty sure they had Link to the Past, which is my favorite Zelda game. They had Mario Paint, which is the only Super Nintendo game that I know of that uses the God forbidden awful ass mouse. Because you know how difficult it is to draw with a mouse? It's pretty damn difficult, dude. Like, oh my god, it is so difficult to draw with a damn mouse. And that you had the shitty ass mouse pad. It was so bad that the mouse pad that we used whenever we played Mario Paint, we used a coloring book for a mouse pad. And it was slightly better, but I can't imagine how to play it on the actual mouse pad. But there was like one little like side feature of that game that actually works really well with a mouse that you normally wouldn't use a regular controller for. Because, you know, on the main screen at the bottom right, like far bottom right, there was like a little coffee mug, a little coffee break, or whatever, what people like to call, and bam, it throws you into a game called Gnat Attack. And I like it how they threw it into Ultimate, like Smash Ultimate, as a assist trophy character, because that was one of my favorite themes on Mario Paint. And then the music was fun. God, that game had some. I've colored like everything on that game. It was great. It was definitely something ahead of its time, really. Because, you know, normally if you're like drawing something like a game or like an app or like, you know, like a program, it's easier to either use like your finger or even better with like a pen or like a stylus. But, you know, with Mario Paint, all you had was the mouse, the shitty ass mouse pad. But yeah, I mean, I thought about getting Mario Paint, but then that means I would have to invest in the game itself and the mouse. And I'm kind of curious on how much they are on Amazon, actually. I remember looking it up, like, a long time ago, but I don't remember how much it said it was. I think it was like, because it's either like a bundle, you get the game, the mouse, and the mouse pad, I think, or it's a bundle of you get the game and the mouse, or you're gonna have to get the game separately and then a bundle of the mouse and mouse pad, or just get everything individually. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look it up. All right, we're now about to cross the Jefferson Street, which means, we're pretty much in the vicinity of Hucklebuck. Technically. In memory of many, in honor of all, thank you. That Memorial Day, that was last week. And they canceled the damn parade again this year. Which pissed me off, but oh well. We haven't had a memorial parade in my town in 2 years. It's 2 years since we had one. Now, not having one last year, makes sense. COVID. But this year, since, like, I think I remember hearing that 2/3 of the entire country is, like, fully, has at least one dose of the vaccine. And I think, like, half of the whole country is fully vaccinated. I don't know. I still don't know if I'm going to get the vaccine or not. I'm still debating. If they're going to start mandating that you can't continue your job or you can't go to work unless you're at least, as long as you have like one dose of the vaccine, or it might be you can't go into work at all unless you're fully vaccinated, which if they do that, that's total bullshit. You can't do that. If they do that, I hope they put a gun to my head and just shoot me right then and there if they start doing that. Like, for real. You can't force anybody to get the vaccine. Now, sure, if they recommend you the vaccine and you refuse it, that's your choice. But if they're going to keep shoving it down your throat, like, you need to get vaccinated, hey, you need to make sure you get vaccinated. It's just going to piss a lot of people off, and it's going to cause a lot of people to become, those anti-vaxxers, and, and all that. I am not an anti-vaxxer. Now, if I'm getting vaccinated for something for a vaccine that's been around for at least a couple decades, sure, I'll get it, whatever. But with how far rushed this one was for COVID, yeah, no, I'm not doing it. I am not going to get the COVID vaccine because the COVID vaccine was rushed. Oh my God. It just makes no sense to actually try to get it, honestly. But, even if I were to get the vaccine, I would prefer Pfizer because it's like a 95% accurate. And then the next one would be Moderna, which is like 85% accurate. The one I'm definitely not getting is the Johnson & Johnson, which is like 55 accurate. All right, we're here in Hucklebuck and we're here at Mom's. So we're going to end it off right here. Thanks so much for watching.